welcome back to my channel. In this video we are talking about 5 things we've learned in the last year and a half of having an Aussiedoodle.
Number one thing that we've learned since having an Aussiedoodle is your overall energy. So your energy with the dog is very important. Doesn't matter what kind of dog you have, but an Aussiedoodle especially, because they're so smart, so in tune with you, and they are always around you. So we wish we would have had just better energy from the beginning. They really follow that. They really want that calm, confident. If you ever watch Caesar,
We watch him a lot.
it's calm, confident, assertive. They respond to that. So just have that energy from the beginning. You'll be very surprised, or just start doing it now, where you're calm, confident. You can definitely tell an anxious owner or someone that's
You see that all the time now.
So be calm, confident with your Aussiedoodle and everything that you do.
You are the leader.
Yeah, and you'll be very surprised at how well they respond.
Yeah.
Number 2 is greeting. You want to talk about that?
When we first got her, I was super excited and didn't really treat her like a dog. Like, I treated her just like a baby because I loved her so much and let her jump up on me and really didn't have the good energy. So greeting with like not even looking at them, not talking, not touching until they settle down, and then reward with like pets and because that's the behavior you want to reward. At first I wasn't doing that at all. I was just like, oh, you're going to jump up on me, I'm going to pet you. So that is something that we still have to work on too with other people. But as far as with us, we've really worked on that lately, and she's come a long way, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy when they're a puppy that they can come up on you and, it's easy to pet them. But as they get bigger, it becomes a problem. They're greeting everybody by jumping up on them. So you want to walk in, calm, confident, go right by them. You're not ignoring them. Again, if you ever watch Caesar, you're not ignoring them. You're ignoring that behavior.
Right.
It's like, you can't jump on me. You wouldn't let another human jump up on you. So you're just walk in or do whatever you do. Every time you greet your dog, your Aussiedoodle, just ignore that behavior. You just go on with your day. Put the groceries away. You're ignoring that behavior, and then they'll they'll calm down, and then you can reward them. So that will help with other people that come to your house as well.
Yeah.
Next thing we learned is how important exercise is. We know that exercising a dog is very important, but especially with an Aussiedoodle, Australian Shepherd, high energy, Poodle, medium energy, but they have an active mind. They're very smart, just like the Australian Shepherd. So you have to be willing and able and really get out and not just let them out in the backyard, but really exercise with them, play fetch, run with them, walk with them. It really builds the bond between you and your dog, and it's just so good for them. And so we see, like, when we give her consistent exercise like we should, it's just so much better for her and for us.
Okay, grooming is next, and this is something I feel like we've had a struggle with the entire time we've had her, but we finally are in a good place with it. We've been to a bunch of different places. They were inconsistent, too expensive, this and that. So we finally found a girl that we liked out of her home, and she was doing a great job, and then she hurt her back. So all kinds of things could happen. So keep that in mind and just have that as your expectation so that you can adapt to different changes that you need to. But the most important thing is to show pictures and to be very specific in what you want. And honestly, the place that we are going to now, they really just get it. Like, I showed them pictures and they're like, yeah, that's what we do. So it just made me feel good that they do a lot of doodles and they're very comfortable with that. And I think at this point a lot of groomers should be very familiar and comfortable with doing doodles, but some aren't yet. So you just have to feel it out and make sure that you get on the same page with your groomer and be very specific with them. Anything else you want to add to that?
Well, the advantage of an Aussiedoodle is that you're going to have a dog that doesn't shed a lot. So that's great, but it does require more grooming than we're ready for. So you have to pretty consistently brush them, because we like our dog to have be a little longer.
When she's this long, you have to brush her every single day.
Every day, and you got to go to the groomer and make sure that they do it right so that your dog just looks good. I mean, that's one of the things of having a doodle is
you want to make sure they have a cute cut.
You want to have a good cut. So. And then lastly is just get really good food. Really, we just didn't really know. We didn't want to spend too much, whatever. But you end up going back to the really good food anyway. So right from the beginning, and it's not like we did crappy food, but I would definitely just go with good food. there's a million dog foods out there, but we just found that don't
Just do your research
Yeah,
on
and
whether
just-
to go with grain-free or grain-inclusive food. Just do your research on the specific breed, and just on talk with your vet and see what you guys come up with. Another thing I would add to that is to start with a probiotic as well. We all take probiotics, and it's important to us. So you just want to make sure you're taking your dog's wellness as important as your own. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, those are just 5, like, really, man, if you can do those 5 things with your Aussiedoodle, you'll be set.
Like, they're very clingy and needy. They need a lot of exercise, but at the end of the day, they are the perfect family dog for us, at least, and we love her so much, and we found our rhythm with her finally. So we just like sharing. So let us know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.